In The Genius, one player is eliminated every episode, and the last remaining player is the champion. The main match decides the winner and elimination candidate for the day. The winner receives a token of life, which grants immunity from the death match. The loser chooses one player without a token of life to take part in a one-on-one death game. The player who loses the death match is eliminated. Garnets are a currency worth $1 each. The total garnets held by the champion will be the final prize. The journey and the result, the group and the individual, beautiful defeats and ugly victories. This is the Genius Game.
Hello Top 6, welcome to day 2. This next game is one of my personal favorites, so no pressure. It is called Investment and Donation. The premise of the game is simple. We are going to give you a fixed amount of money to distribute between 9 rounds of play. And you have 2 places to put your money, investment or donation. If you put it in investment, then you have the opportunity to become the major shareholder of the round. And if you don't donate enough, then you risk becoming the miser of the round. Let's get into the details. At the start of the game, you get 10 $1 bills, 10 $5 bills, 4 $10 bills, and 1 $50 bill. So you have a total of $150, and that's all of the money you can use over all 9 rounds. So once that you use one of your bills, you're not getting it back. So every round you will go one at a time to decide whether you want to invest or donate some money for the round. You do not have to invest or donate if you don't want to. However, there is no change. So you can't give us your $50 and ask for $30 back. You have to pay the amount allowed by the bills you are given at the start of the game. Every round will end when every player is done donating and investing. The results of the round will then be announced. The individual players' donations and investments will not be revealed. However, the total money invested and the total money donated will be revealed. The player who invested the most and the player who donated the least will be revealed. The player who invested the most will receive a green major shareholder label, and the player who donated the least will receive a red miser label. If multiple players donate the most money, it will not tie. Neither of those people will receive the major shareholder label. Instead, the person with the next highest investment will receive the winning label. However, if multiple players receive the miser label for donating the least, they will all get a miser label. The player who receives the major shareholder label will not receive a miser label, even if they're the one who donated the least. If they are the one who donated the least, then the person who donated the next least will receive the miser label. Money and labels cannot be transferred between players. And at the end of the game, the person with the most miser labels will be the loser. The person with the most major shareholder labels of the remaining players will be the winner. If multiple people tie as the loser, then the winner of the challenge will pick which one goes to the death match. If there is only one winner, then that person will receive 2 tokens of life. They themselves are immune, and they can choose one other person to be immune with them.
I told y'all, like, I've kept my, trusted both y'all, and I told y'all both the truth. I wasn't bringing y'all. Yeah. Y'all were 2 biggest allies. Claire was also a big ally of mine, but I have to do it for me.
Yeah.
And I keep my promises.
I know, actually, that you could have beaten either one of them very easily.
Yeah.
And so it's just upsetting because Claire was way closer to us and had the ability to talk to Ferg and Joseph way easier than James. We lost a lot just now.
It was a bad choice.
I just wish you would have communicated with that. Like, nothing's going to change. Like, everything's going to be the exact same. But now we have to work harder because Claire's gone. Nothing's changing. Like, deals are still the same. It's just frustrating.
And I just want to say you guys have to see the situation it puts me in, because when there are 4 of us and we each have a partner, that's fine. But when you guys are a pair and I'm going to get left out when it comes down to 3 of us, that makes it harder for me to be a part of this. I'm not saying anything's changing, but it's harder for me when now my go-to person, you guys had each other, but my go-to person is now gone.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm at a significant disadvantage.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I'm mad about it because I feel like it was absolutely the wrong choice.
You could have easily beaten James.
There was no reason to have not chosen him. So,
It's fine, let's win this challenge.
yeah, we just have to focus right now on,
We just need to make sure we don't play our $50 bill and the investment at the same time.
yeah.
And whenever another person is playing a 50, then we invest really low.
Yeah.
Do we have to invest and donate every time?
No.
You don't,
we don't
have
have
to
to- we don't even have to
We
invest.
have to donate every time.
You don't.
Right.
You do
You
not.
don't.
No, you don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything. But if someone's investing, we should
Then why donate?
just to make sure we don't get like the muse.
miser.
The miser.
Oh, so if somebody invests and nobody donates, everyone gets a miser?
Everyone's the
Everyone gets it. So we just gotta make sure we don't get it.
But if you're the top investor, you cannot get the miser.
And we need to talk like to kind of even out the misers, you know,
Among us, yeah.
among us.
We have to do some math.
Yeah. We need to figure out how we can get a win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm fine if it's you. Because you know,
We'll get it.
I'm fine with
Yeah,
giving it to
I've
you.
never been that person,
Exactly.
so that would be fine by me.
Yeah. So let's
Like, you think, like, if you get 2 wins, we'll be safe? There's 9 rounds. If you get 2 wins,
I think if you get 2 wins, you won't lose. If you're playing and not lose.
I think we'll play the first 2 rounds. Save us.
Wow.
Get the first 2 wins. But well, then you have to make sure not to put the loser the rest of the game. Or does the loser matter?
The loser is going to be in the death match.
The most loser. Okay, you're right.
And I think the winner picks the other one, or is that not right?
if there's 2 losers that tie,
Yeah.
then the winner picks the actual loser.
Yeah. And then the loser will pick another.
So you'd have to, if you did that, you'd have to have enough money for the rest of the game to not get the loser. Or you have the most losses.
Right.
If you want to not win, but stay in the middle,
Yeah.
your strategy would be to
Well,
just not.
if you lose, you need to lose big.
James, can you move this way more?
You see what I'm saying?
Thanks, brother.
But there's no benefit to like,
Well, there's about 1 point, yeah.
yeah, and whoever's it is going to lose more than twice.
When you say lose, you mean lose
The miser.
monetization to lose or investment?
Get a miser, the miser. Like you can afford one of those, for sure. But you can't afford twice.
Well, wait a second. The 2 strongest people right now is Christian and Thomas as a pair.
Yeah.
And me and Andrew are like, well, we're both lone wolves moving around, and so are you, and so is Claire. Well,
Oh no, Claire and I are a pair. We're a pair.
We're a pair.
well, so
So
yeah.
I just got real
So
bad.
the thing is, like, they are going to take us out one by one as a group.
Absolutely.
You use the safety thing if we don't lock ourselves.
No, yeah, and the order is going to be in their perfect world, Ferg, and then you, and then James, and then me, and then it's them.
Exactly.
That is how this game will go if something doesn't change immediately.
So my thought is, personally, I'm like, well, I'm not going to walk in a room with them and strategy with them because strategy is going to end up screwing me over. So, how do we screw them over? I'd rather take one of them on than take both of them on. If
Exactly.
it's Final 5, us, you know, oh, I would use
It'd be tough, for sure.
it'd be a losing battle.
I mean, look, we could also just try to outplay them.
I
You know
thought
what I mean?
for sure they would go against James, not Claire.
Yeah, Christian keeps saying he got.
Claire's too smart to just take her to the next one, and there's James there who's very confused about strategy stuff.
Yeah. Christian says he thought Claire was the weaker player and it was better for his game, and he's full of shit. He's scared of her.
way. There's no way.
Okay, because the 4 of us work together a lot, but I think he did it to cripple me. Because when the 4 of us work together, they're a pair and Claire and I were a pair. And so when it comes down to Final 4, it's more of a fair fight. But now, if they assume I keep working with them and we get to Final 3, there's no way. I would have to beat one of them in a death match, which is a lot harder for me than if Claire and I are working together and we are facing one of them.
Yeah.
Whoever is the pair in the Final 3 has a significant advantage, and now it's them out of the 3.
If I were to divide my money by 9,
It's
And just
8.3 each time.
should be close to 60.
So yeah, but you've got to remember that's per round. So then you've got to invest and donate.
You don't have to invest.
Well, you don't have to invest. That's
You
true.
can't be my plan.
just to get 0 miser, 0 wins.
Really?
I don't think anyone wants to lose the deathmatch right now.
Why is that?
I think everyone on that side will take James.
I think they take me.
Ballsy.
I don't know.
Sorry kids. That'd be risky.
I am beyond frustrated with Christian. Like, we had this thing going just now, and then he did that, like, the room. Like, he's not trying to think in a unit and to just keep us going along, you know? So, like, it's me and you. I'm just offering that to you.
Yeah,
You know?
I'm pissed.
I'm very upset.
I'm like, I know there's no way for me to make it if y'all stay a unit, and
Yeah.
so if y'all stay a
Well-
unit, I have to reevaluate.
Well, it's not.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I'm fine with that.
Yes.
But like, there's no way things are staying the way they are after that.
Yeah,
So
so.
just, we're gonna stay.
I'm just trying to think of, because there's 9 rounds, like, it's hard to play the 50, like, even more than 50 for an investment, because, I don't know, that's like half your, not half, but, you know, 2/3.
The guys will. Everyone's gonna want to take Christian down.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just letting people get frustrated with Christian and keep bringing him.
Oh, nobody wants him to stay.
Yeah.
They hate you guys together, so they don't care if it's you or him that goes. They want to break out.
Yeah. Well, no, it's frustrating.
I feel like we're completely even.
Okay. What about the fact that, like, when you and Thomas continue forward in the game, y'all would take out me, then you,
I never said I would take out you.
then James.
Never said I would take out James.
Then who was after that?
I never said that.
After that,
I
and then
never
it would
said
lead to 2. Yeah, I think that was the order, right?
I never said. Who
Yeah.
said that?
Huh?
Who said
That's
that?
just what I heard through the grapevine.
I never said that.
Okay, I hope so.
I have no deals right now because they don't trust me.
I don't buy you no deals.
You told me throughout the game that you've had no deals, but you and Thomas have been tight for multiple rounds now.
After.
Not the whole game, but for a while. Thomas also.
I
tried
said
to-
that round 2 and 3 because I did have no deals because I was
Okay. Okay.
I can tell you don't trust me, but I have nobody that trusts me anymore. So
The thing is, he has to trust somebody. And the truth is that we're all here because we're somewhat smart. And towards the beginning, we just have people who are not weak in the death matches. But at this point, we're all pretty decently smart. And the death matches are going to get pretty intense, I think.
yes.
So I think that you and Thomas working together and not having that deal about death matches, that's still going to happen. And I'm almost assure you that Thomas will not take you to the death match over me and Ferg. And I can assure you that you're going to take me and Ferg over Thomas. Even though you might not be hot right now, it's just the next round is not going to care anymore.
It won't.
What? Y'all's deal about death matches?
Well, I mean, it's
Openly
getting to that point where like they don't even care about me anymore. Like no one cares about me.
Okay, let's say you lose. Let's say
This game.
Let's say you lose this game.
Yes.
And you go to the death match.
Yes.
Who do you bring with you?
I'd rather tell you one.
Okay. Let's do that.
Oh shit.
So I wouldn't bring you because I've wronged you so much, and I feel like I need to build trust with you.
Okay.
And that is the truth. And you can see where I'm coming from that standpoint.
Yeah.
I logically wouldn't bring Thomas because I have been working with him, but he obviously doesn't trust me right now. Meredith absolutely doesn't trust me right now, even though we were working together. I trust Joseph because I worked with him all the way up until the match game.
Right.
So I would bring James. It was up to James and Claire for that last round.
Yeah, I figured it would be.
And you can tell that I wasn't as close with Claire as I was with Thomas. And that is, I told Meredith and Thomas the truth. I wasn't going to bring them.
Gotcha.
I can tell you the truth right now. I will not bring you.
Okay. Okay. If you lose, that's what I'm saying.
I-
This is all hypothetical. Now,
You got to understand that I'm at the absolute bottom right now because of what I just did, but it brings you up, and you and Joseph have a lot of power right now.
Yeah, I don't know if I see it that way. I don't know if I do. I don't know. That's just not the vibe I've been getting from the environment.
But that is the truth. I would bring James.
Okay.
And I know it's stupid
No, I'm
for
just
me
saying-
to tell you who I would bring because you
Yeah.
can go tell James.
I
But
won't.
I don't care at this point.
I won't.
I want it to be a decision between you and Joseph because I know you two are working together. It's obvious.
Yeah.
Meredith and Thomas are together.
Yeah.
And then it's me and James. Stragglers.
Is it Meredith and Thomas? Because I think it's you and Thomas.
I'm not working with Thomas because Thomas doesn't trust me right now.
Okay, if you ditch Thomas and if you would lose, you bring Thomas to the death match, then I will work with you.
But that is counterproductive because I'm basically waiting until I go to a death match to prove my loyalty to you.
No, not really. I'm just saying I don't need it proven right there. It would be proven beforehand. That's just like, I mean, that's something I need to happen.
Okay.
You know what? Not even that. Just don't work with Thomas anymore.
Like I can't even talk to him?
I mean, it doesn't help me out. Because you and Thomas, I find, were the strong two going on right now.
Okay.
So Christian just kind of shit on me and Meredith. This is awesome. So like I'm fully willing to help anyone win. I win. Like win this round.
Literally as long
I
as
mean,
Christian is willing.
Like, if we all get together and say, we want Christian off this round, and I'll stack it to where he can win, and he also won't get the most misers.
Yeah.
So make him, sorry, yeah.
That's what you would need.
You need him to be the worst linear.
Yeah.
Right.
Or he has to tie with someone for the worst and then he gets chosen. Is the only way to guarantee he's in the death match.
They're just screwing around talking about like personal animosity. They didn't try to win. And I don't think any of them have talked about the game at all. Ferguson is, and so is Joseph. I don't know. I don't know what Meredith's doing. She gets pulled in that vortex. Like, I don't know. But no one trusts Christian. Unless Thomas is a very good actor.
What I was talking to Ferg was, I meant like them two don't trust me.
A little bit more.
So I'm a free person and I can work with them right now. Because they're not talking. Ferg can attest to that.
That is what we said.
I don't know though, I just think it's...
I've worked with you this whole game. But except for that one round. That one round.
Merrick, let's be honest here. You've seen the footage.
That's a good quote.
Okay, I mean, come on, I can list off things that were done, maybe indirectly, but obviously you're watching out for Thomas, you're watching out for me. And even if you and Thomas are not buddy-buddy, I can be by myself if I want to, not buddy-buddy with anybody. I can go in with this solo and win the game.
Okay.
I don't have to have anybody on the team. So the thing is, like, we don't have to take two sides to this. If we take a side, try to win, they want her to win and you lose, I couldn't care less, honestly. So I think that, like, even we can try for groups, but the only way to ensure your safety right now for anyone is to win the game.
Okay.
Because people are going to try to win the biggest loser over you, or biggest, have the most misers, or least misers. So.
If people don't know what we're doing, it's hard to.
I don't mean our specific plays. I mean the fact that we're turning on Christian.
Oh yeah.
Like, if everyone's in agreement about it, do we need to lie to them
Exactly.
about it?
No.
Yeah, I don't want to waste my time. I don't like lying. I'm bad at it. I'm too pissed to hide it. Okay, so we want him to be donating the lowest, but we have to figure out what he's donating to make that happen.
Exactly. I don't. And really, the round you play at 50, like.
As long as it's not when someone else does.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's a round you win.
You know.
I was thinking 51 first round or 52 because it's only worth, the thing is, it's only worth one. You can't get change for it. So you should use it to win. Everyone's always been like conservative on the first round. The second round, I think someone else will swing up.
I think it's a good idea.
Don't go high on that one. I would say the fourth one and then later.
I think if you guarantee...
They don't have a strategy. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure you told me what that strategy was.
Who? Andrew?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay. What you gonna do? I want to win. And if I don't win, I want one of y'all to win.
how are we going to do it? I mean, I don't know a safe way to play this game. This is a tough game.
I think you have 25 slips of paper. That's what I was telling Joe.
Yeah.
There's no point of us, if we win like as a team, first of all, there's no point of us all trying to win.
Well, who are they not going to put up? They will put me up. And I agree with that.
Between the three of us, I feel like they put any of us up. That's the problem.
Well, but I might be wrong then.
Huh? They might put up Christian.
I don't think Tom's gonna win this game. I don't think he's gonna get.
Well, strategy is going to change midway through because at the updates it's going to get better. The inefficiency is going to be early.
Yep.
I'm still doing the 55. And I recommend going with the 50, one of y'all in the second.
But obviously, the point of us, if you're gonna go for the win.
Well, better if I don't get it.
Yeah, one of us does.
But then we're wasting money. We're gonna compete for the thing. We each get, let's say we each get 3 wins. Can we tie for?
No, but I mean, if we get 3, you can also. They're going to be competing later on, going back and forth with each other.
For the biggest shareholder.
You think there's
If
one
you
not
come out,
lose?
if you come out at the beginning with 3 wins,
Yeah.
there's no way they all fight for it. Notice what you have to win. I'm pretty sure.
Okay, so you're gonna go for it in the first.
Yeah, we'll do the 55.
5. You're gonna go 50 and then donate 5.
No, 55 to win. If you,
Oh,
if you-
55 to win.
If you win, it can't be the worst thing. That's the thing. So
But
let's
if
say
you
we-
tie,
let's say we
you
can
win.
beat 4. I say 56.
That's what I don't want to happen is someone tie. You say 56?
No, I'm saying if I were to go 56 the first round,
Yeah.
and he has 55, he's the worst loser with no money. So that's where it's crazy. Because
That's
both
but
competing for the biggest
every
winner.
time. That's why I don't want to go against you guys because they're not. They don't have a strategy. Every time people
Right.
are pessimistic and they're cautious out of the gate.
The thing is, if we make
That's how you win that
deals-
first one, that 3 thing.
If we make
that was
deals
smart.
when we're gonna go,
Well, can you just
I
not bid
won't
against
go
me in the
against you in the
first
first
round?
round.
That's
I
I won't either.
I'll give you
I
the
haven't
first
made up my mind whether or not I'm ever gonna play to win.
This
If I
is
do,
gonna change
it'll be
game.
late game.
Yeah.
So go for it early. I think I might go for it late.
I won't go first round. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
It's just so easy to say we're gonna do 56 or 57.
And be it. I'm not gonna screw him like that.
Okay.
I don't
Yeah.
want to because he could help me out later. You know what I mean?
Okay, so I think for the second one.
By the way, if Christian loses, he's gonna take James. I know for sure.
Okay.
He told me.
So should we just fight for not being the worst loser?
Yeah.
Deal.
Yeah. Unless we get late game and
But then
think, okay, I think I can do
Here's
it.
the thing,
You know what I mean?
James guarantees himself safety if he wins this.
Yes.
So one of us just guarantees our win. We play against James. They're going to play for not be the worst loser. We just guarantee ourselves. One of us goes for safety, and the other one gets immunity. We'll be safe, and then one of them gets to go home. What do you think about that? The way to do it would be to have this one of us go for the win
Do you think
and not compete.
that wouldn't happen if James wins it?
Hmm?
Do you think that wouldn't? I mean, well, no, it wouldn't between the two of us, but yeah.
Okay, so there's 9 rounds. I think first round, I think he's wrong about that. I think second round, people are like, oh crap, like I'm gonna go lay low. I think for this round, probably can get like 15 and win. Just thought, maybe 16. So you were to say 16 to 10, a 5, and a 1. Then you wouldn't have to give any. And for this one, you don't want to lose. If they divide up 9 ways, their money, it's
Yeah.
what, 16?
Yeah.
So then you might want to do 16 because if people are going to do that, then if you give 0, you're going to have to give enough to not guarantee not the loser. So you probably have to say 17, and then you go for the win again. I think towards the middle, I think you pick up 3 or 4 wins. I don't think you have to beat that. Maybe if someone wins, it'll be James. 5.
Are you not donating all of these rounds?
If you win, you don't donate. Biggest winner.
If you win.
If you win, yeah.
That's risky.
But everyone's gonna think that though.
Yeah. Okay.
Do you think fire off the beginning is a bad idea? I think James is gonna hold back these rounds. He's gonna hold some for the end. So for the end,
Yeah.
maybe the last 2 just donate.
Yeah.
You do 17 again there.
Yeah.
Joseph and Ferg planned to have just one of them win so that they could keep top picks for the death match unsafe.
It's just,
I'm just gonna try to crunch the numbers right now.
yeah, y'all just gonna like work alone. I'm like, yeah, I'm just trying to not have the most miser coins. I don't think they have something planned where somebody can win, and so like I know I'm not gonna win. I don't know.
It's okay if y'all don't trust me anymore.
Like we really want you, and we have to. Is the thing, like I have to trust you. Like I can't not trust you.
Yeah.
At this point, like it's too far. There's no one else.
I feel I can't really focus on like what I'm gonna be doing. Like the first round, I'm just gonna like put something random for me because I'm just like getting bad looks from everybody except for James.
What is he?
He doesn't care. I think he's just glad he just wasn't picked for the deathmatch, honestly. I'm telling y'all.
Me too. Like if I lose and I'm picked, I'm bringing James, no matter what. Like because
It's just the best option.
Yeah.
Us right now.
Y'all just want to go into this one blind?
I'm trying to do some numbers and try to figure out a strategy, but like I'm gonna have to keep calculating to see what's gonna work best.
I'm gonna just keep track of like the numbers after each round.
Okay.
For right now.
okay. Start putting 50 early.
And do you think they're gonna invest it or do it?
I would not donate 50. That'd be, I would never do that. Only use the 50 to invest. I think one of us should use the 50 right now. Do you think they are going to do that? I think that's a strategy.
I mean, that's the first thing I thought.
It's just calling a bluff, really.
Yeah.
And so another person can put like 30 or just like above everyone else, you know?
In case there's a tie.
I'm going to wait. This round I'm not going to use my 50. I want to see like how much we invest. And we can all get together after this round and see how much we invested and add it up and see what's left over.
In the first round of investing and donating, James was the only player to invest with $56. Christian donated only $6. Thomas and Meredith knew this and both donated $7. Ferg and Joseph both donated high numbers of 16 and 17 respectively. Okay, so the investment total was 56 and James was the winner. The donation total was 53 and Christian was the loser. Ferg and Joseph are calculating everyone's donations and investments when they are interrupted by Christian.
I'm putting my 50 on donation.
Strong move in a certain direction.
So are you going for the biggest loser? Or the worst loser? Or best loser?
Well, I'm aiming to be like on the biggest loser after this. So that's fitting.
The first round?
Yeah.
Above 6?
You gave 17.
No.
No, we know your number.
I gave 7.
No, that's not possible.
I gave 7.
Mathematically, you gave 17.
Wait. And I did 2 just now.
Did you do math wrong?
I think so.
I gave 7. Somebody else said 17. I heard somebody say 17.
You gave 7, not bad. Sorry, America. Not the genius.
Why are we coming from
Wrong
me?
show.
Like a P4 can, but
He's investing this time.
Christian?
Christian investing.
He just lied to us then, or he lied to you.
No, he told me. I'm just giving you information. They're all gonna try to invest really, really early, and they're going to lose their money. They're like, even with the donations that they're putting in, like, it's not gonna be possible for them to have enough money at the end.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move my investments closer to.
Alright.
I just want you to be aware.
I'll probably do that too. I'm kind of like waiting until I hear what a couple people do before I go in.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, I'm just getting like small donations so that I'm kind of in the middle. Everybody's using their money so that I can get investments while still having enough money to donate. You know?
Yeah, like
my
James
plan.
said, I'm trying to not lose.
Yeah.
And like, if Christian ends up being the loser, that's ideal.
For this round of investing and donating, Thomas and Meredith continue to save their money by donating $5 and $10 respectively. James donates $8, and Ferg gives the highest donation of $11. Thomas leaked to Joseph that Christian was going for the major shareholder label, and he invested $61. But Christian won out with the highest investment of $62. In round 2, for investment, the total invested was $123, and Christian was the major shareholder. For donation, Joseph was the loser with donating 0. Oh, sorry, the total donated was 33.
After wasting my 50 like that, I think it might be smartest for me to not lose and bank on me not going to the death match.
Like I said last round, I put 62. One of them put 61 to guarantee it. And it was Joseph, because he got the lowest donation. There's no way he...
Exactly.
So Ferg still has his 50. James, don't think he has his 50.
Yeah.
So they have 150.
Yeah.
We need to conserve our talents.
What I'm planning on doing is just like, I want to invest in these last 3.
Yes, absolutely.
Because they're all using their money.
Absolutely. But I think we fucked them up because...
I think I could win with 3.
3 investments?
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Because they wasted 50, absolutely.
If we bank on James and Christian battling it out, and us, I don't have 50 anymore, which sucks. But he can't donate 50 anymore.
I'm not going to try to win it. I'm not going to try because they're trying too hard. They're willing to try harder than I am to try to win.
Who's they? Do you think if Thomas and Meredith can get information about Christian and they really want him to lose, can you tell me about it? Because he told Meredith he was going for 50 for the last one.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't trust that. He went 60. I think he's going to go 60.
Yeah.
And I went 61. He went 63. But he went 62. So he'd already wasted 3 ones.
Yeah, he should be running low.
I wasted 3 also.
I kind of think that I don't need to win this round. I kind of feel like they're not going to pull me in the death match.
I feel the same way.
I'm gonna play to not lose.
Should I do the same?
Yeah. Let them battle it out.
You think?
Let them battle it out.
Okay.
Are you okay with me winning and saving you?
Yeah.
Okay. I can win with 3 investments.
Okay.
At the end.
3's enough.
Yeah. So if you just make sure that you're not getting my support,
Yeah.
I can save you.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to let you know how much I'm donating these last 2 rounds. Otherwise, I'm literally just going to donate like $10. Okay?
I'm donating the same as Christian right now. So
He's doing
6 is what he told me. So if we are both the lowest, that means he has 2 and I have 1, so it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go 7.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I can do it.
Okay. I told y'all the truth the last 2 rounds, even Christian's truth. Like, I want y'all to trust me. I'm trying to give y'all all the information that
Are you
Christian's
working
doing.
with Christian anymore at all?
No.
Okay. All right. Because he said he wasn't working with you anymore. He said you don't trust him anymore, which is the only thing that Christian ever says.
Yeah.
But hey Christian. Then he lied to us about what he did last round.
Well, I told y'all the truth.
Yeah, you did.
Both rounds.
No, you did. So what do you want?
I'm just like, I just want like help to know like when y'all are investing so that I know not to invest. Because I just don't want to drop all my money.
Are you trying to win?
Well, the thing is, if you're playing to win, though, it's like, why would we all compete for the win?
Yeah.
Well, we was going to do that. Okay, these ears right under the window. It's kind of lame.
Yeah. I just want y'all to be like, I don't want y'all to distrust me. Like, that's basically my point. Like,
No, definitely. We have no reason to compete against you.
yeah, exactly.
I think we all want Christian to lead.
Yeah.
Is Joseph playing not to lose now?
I think so because I think we think you have the best chance to win.
They couldn't even figure it out with him getting the red token. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like, they don't know what they're doing. I'm not trying to be mean, but the fact they don't know what they're doing makes me nervous. They can do anything.
Yeah, they can do
It's like I was considering trying to win this one, but
Did you go for this one?
I might.
I was thinking I might too.
Oh, well, if you want to, that's fine. But I think it could be low because I feel like the overreaction. Someone lost 50, so they're emotionally they're going to think, oh shit. if I go in, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose the game. Especially Christian. He's definitely going to do that.
Yeah, there's no way
Christian won't go for it again.
He's not going to invest for it again. There's no way. Are you going for it? I think I might go for it again.
If you go for it, I'm only going to bid like 2 for donation. Well, no, we need someone else to go for it. No, I'll bid my normal amount.
You'd have to count as 2 people.
Yeah, that doesn't work. That's just stupidity. Yeah, but yeah.
I would do like 6 or 7 at least.
Oh, I'm going to do something.
And there's no nomination.
We're spreading out the misers,
like,
right?
I
Yeah.
want
So you're doing like,
blah, 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 and
if you're like one of y'all are getting misers, I just recommend you doing 0-0.
Yeah.
Save the money.
I think I'm just not going to do anything.
Okay. And I told him that I put 62 and it's 123. I'm guaranteeing you.
Someone used
Joe, it was Joseph, because he got 0. He donated 0 and put 61. I'm betting it. It makes so much sense.
It does.
So that means Joe doesn't have a 50, and I'm pretty sure James doesn't have a 50.
The odds of someone donating investing high this round is quite low. And I'm no calculus teacher, but it looks like people would holy crud, I can donate $50 and still lose. Whoa. And then I think that they see people battling out for investments, so they know someone's going to have a big miser. So that leaves, most likely, Thomas Meredith will not go for the win. They're going to go for not losing. And I think that James, he just told me he's not going to invest this round. And then that leaves Christian and me. The thing is, if I don't go for the investment in America, then Christian's just going to free win. Free. But I could just invest $1 and donate 7 or 6. And then if someone donated low, and then if I waste $1 on the investment, who cares? But if I'm the biggest investment at $1, that'd be rocking.
For this round of submissions, Thomas and James both donated and invested nothing to save their money for future rounds. Meredith donated just $1 and was able to stay safe. Christian donated $6, Ferg donated the most with $11, and Joseph donated $10 and was the only person to invest with $1. Alright, the investment total was $1, and Joseph, you get a shareholder label. The donation total was $28, and we had 2 losers, Thomas and James. You both get a miser label. All right, get ready for the next round.